Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sheung Poju. I film about motherhood, lifestyle, food and family. Today I'll be talking to you about the frequently asked questions on weaning, like questions that most mothers always ask about how to, introduce baby to solid and all that. If you're new to my channel, I say very welcome to you. You're very big welcome to you. You're welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you on board and I love to see more of you. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, recommend it for other people, share it with your friends and family on Instagram, Facebook, your Twitter. Should the baby's first food be was what I stopped on, and that was I was talking about you introducing your baby to water at 6 months first. So the questions I usually get after this is, okay, what should I give my baby? Like, what are the things you can be giving your baby? Number one, from the water, then how can you give your baby that food? I've explained this in my weaning videos, but just like a recap, the first thing you should give your baby is water in between breastfeeding or formula feeding is what you should start with. Maybe you can start it for the first 2 days at 6 months. Then generally I think that 6 months, or let me say I believe that 6 months to like 7 months, 8 months, you are basically like 6 months to 7 months safe, you are trying, you are like stabilizing your meal plan. You don't have a stable meal plan, you are like actively introducing the baby to food. So what do I mean by that? Like after introducing water for 1 or 2 days, you want to probably, let me assume that you want to try rice puree. You make rice, then you mash the rice. You are going to give that baby that rice puree for like 4 days, 3 to 4 days, because you want to see whether the baby likes it or the baby is allergic to it. That's the normal way to introduce your baby to food. So if you now want to, the next thing is maybe you now want to introduce um I don't advise that you introduce nuts, fish, and all those things early. But let's assume that you want to now introduce maybe a fruit. You want to introduce maybe pineapple. Pineapple, you're making pineapple purees. You mash it and all that, and you're giving the baby like after like 3 days after you have introduced rice, you are now giving the baby purees. You might want to give that baby that puree for like 3 to 4 days again. So by the time you start counting the days that you are using in introducing one particular food till you finish introducing virtually all the food that you want to give your child, 6 months, 9 months, I sorry, 7 months don't come. Do you understand? So I'm not saying you should introduce off, but you have to be patient in introducing this food to babies because this is a new thing. So you are bringing new things in every week, then you are adding it to the meal plan. You are building up the meal plan generally until everything now comes up. So what are the food suggestions? You have fruit purees. Fruit purees, some people say you should avoid bananas, especially when the baby, you're noticing that the baby is constipated. um Banana is a binding food and all that, and you can research on other binding food. If your baby is constipated, you might want to reduce that or probably stop it for that period. So then you have to give your baby a lot of water, because the system need lots of water at that time. You don't want the baby doing when the baby wants to poo. So you don't want a hard poo, and all that. So you have to give a lot of water. That's why I said the first food is always water. So you have purees, then you have different grains. You have guinea corn, you have corn, you have millet. Some people make millet porridge, some people make corn porridge, some people make guinea corn porridge, some people use it to make pap, some people use it to make Tom brown. You can use your grains for different things. You can add the likes of all these chai seed, flax seed, and all those things, all these other ingredients to it. But me, I don't really like ginger and garlic for children, especially young, like at that age. So I don't give my baby ginger and garlic on. But you can talk to your pediatrician about it and seek for their opinion if it is a good one to give your baby. But that is just me. So the next question, I just have to do that recap. Then you can give your baby purees, um, then I think yogurts, baby yogurts. There are a lot of baby yogurt that you can give your babies, eggs, and all that. The next question here is The next question here is, what if my baby makes faces while eating? Babies are dramatic. So far your baby is making faces while eating does not mean that the baby does not like it. Now, how can you know that your baby does not like a food? It is when the baby probably spits the food out, intentionally vomits the food out, or the baby is actively pushing the spoon back. So that's how you can know that your baby does not like food. Babies are notorious for making faces. What do I do if my baby reject a food? You try again. You can try again at maybe 1 month, like 1 week later, few days later. You keep on trying, you keep on trying. Most babies are always like that, they reject food, and you can always try again and try again, except if you do an allergy test and the baby is allergic to that food. That's when you should totally stop that baby on that food. How can I avoid raising a pricky eater? The hallmark of winning, like one of the most, is my baby is a pricky eater, my baby is a pricky eater, my baby. Some babies are not pricky eaters. It's just that some moms like some type of food. They want their baby to eat some type of food, while the baby wants another type of food. The best explanation is some mothers are foreign goods food mom, while the baby is a local food baby. So if your baby does not like foreign food, please give your baby what do you call it, the local food options. You don't have to have, like, your baby does not have to be all classy with you. Do you understand? This baby wants to eat local food. Please give your baby local food option. So there are evidence that babies inherit some traits, like being a predator from pregnancy stage, from the mothers, and even breastfeeding. So you want to include other food options, like try as much as possible to avoid only food that are not safe in pregnancy. Any food that is safe in pregnancy, please try as much as possible to consume it. And if you're watching your weight, or something, that's the reason why you don't want to eat the food, please, you can continue at breastfeeding. You can continue to eat that food at breastfeeding, so that your baby can get used to it from the inside, and your baby does not get to reject the food. So if you have any other questions on weaning, you can send it to me on my Instagram at Sheungpoju. You can reach out to me on my Facebook page at Sheungpoju. I will be willing to reply you and respond to your video, respond to your inquiries, and you can also drop a comment for me at the end of this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with other moms, and I will look forward to seeing you in my other videos. And if you want to learn how to make pap, just like I said, I made a video on it. And if you want to learn about everything, other thing about weaning, it's a whole series that I did on weaning, introducing babies to food. So you can go and watch those videos on YouTube. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.